The best dressed CEO is the guy who wears the suit with all the money on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Fuck no. What are you even on about?
That's what a CEO should dress like.
You know,
he wears a $100 print suit.
I gotta hand it to
I think
Mr.
it's
Monopoly.
the Bang CEO.
Yeah, that guy too.
I think that guy has it figured out.
No, but I'm talking about big billionaire types.
Okay, right. So you weren't talking. You didn't
said
CEO.
CEO.
So
Well,
you lied
I
and
said
you just
tech
made something up.
CEOs,
And you
actually.
like to
You
move
did not.
You guys are both
And-
stupid.
You didn't.
I said tech CEOs earlier, and you keep hitting that. But I think you gotta just look crazy.
The coolest guy ever was the guy in my hometown, Dollar Bill. And he had this, it was called Dollar Bill's Outlet, and he wore an umbrella hat that had dollar bills hanging off of it.
That's cool.
This is the coolest
Would it
guy.
get in the way of his eyesight? So
Well,
he'd
have
steal
these
shit from a store a lot?
he'd have these commercials where it's like him showing off like, oh, like bed frames, like blah blah blah, and he's walking around his department store and he's got big dollar bills hanging off of his umbrella hat.
We had guys in our
Dollar Bill's Premium Outlet.
We had plenty of guys like that in our hometown too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
You probably did.
We did have plenty of.
Yeah.
Like who? Like
our guy was $100 bill, and he had $100 bills hanging off his umbrella.
We
hat,
had a bunch of guys.
so.
We had
who?
we had,
Mr. Slavery, the guy who used to own slaves, and now
we had
and now he's basically giving away bed frames as reparations.
No, there was this guy. He was called Ants in My Eyes Johnson. Yeah, and he was. And
Wait, what? Did he have a TV commercial?
I mean, dude, you won't even believe this. This fucking guy.
Is it like
he's in Wilmington, North Carolina, in my hometown.
Yeah.
You guys haven't seen this. It was a guy who walks around. He said he got ants that are in his eyes, and he sells doors.
And you saw this on TV in Wilmington.
It was on TV in Wilmington, and he basically walked around, and I think he...
What time of night was this on?
And then he caught on fire. It comes on right at midnight, basically.
There was a crazy commercial in my hometown, too. There was kind of a local commercial.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was called The Grapist.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I would love to know the story behind like who came up with this.
Me too.
This
if I could get into
mascot, because it
to
really
be a fly on the wall in that boardroom.
Oh my god!
Right when they came up with that,
I wish, dude. Honestly, the making of that commercial would be an interesting thing to see on TV.
You guys ever see that show? The show Too Many Cooks.
Yeah.
Oh
Weirdest
yeah, I remember
I've ever
that.
seen.
It's just the intro.
Weirdest bullshit. Well, I don't really remember an episode.
There's this restaurant in my hometown that had this like fucking crazy deal. It was called Taco Town.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was the deal?
Big ass taco.
Okay, that makes
I can't
sense.
even tell you how many ingredients it had.
Well, I mean, what? It's just a taco, though. It's not that special.
Oh, trust me.
What happened then?
It's not just a taco.
Well, what was it? What was it then? If it wasn't, just
would.
a taco?
They had a pancake on the taco. They put it in a bag.
So it's almost
salsa.
like it was a taco wrapped in a gordita, wrapped in a quesadilla with a crepe, a French crepe, and then a blueberry pancake.
That's
and then
insane.
They wrapped it in a corn husk, and then they put it in a bag and they poured chili on it. Was it that? I think I saw that commercial.
I remember the fucking order.
Because it's smallest to largest, dude. The bags, obviously, they don't put a bag and then wrap it in a fucking tortilla. Oh, and then, they deep fried it. I forgot. They deep fry it at the pancake. Oh, and then they beer batter it and deep fry it. And then
they put the pizza around it.
And then they put the pepperoni pizza, then they put it in the bag, chili on top.
Vegetarian chili.
Vegetarian chili, yeah. It's a great commercial. And then did you guys ever see The Cosby Show?